Oh, let me stop for a second. Have you dreamed of working from the beach? Then this is the channel for you. You've got to stop right now, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and follow our journey. Come follow me. Then this is the channel for you. There you go. It's pretty cool, huh? My wife and I have been dreaming for more than 10 years of getting away, of getting to the ocean where we can run our childcare centers, our preschool remotely. Everything that we work on today, so much of it is focused on building successful, creative, efficient systems, ways that we can save time and money, create better resources for our staff, supporting our staff, supporting our families. You can do that remotely. There are people that are doing it, and we're on our journey to do that right now. In fact, we tested it out this week. We're down here in Mexico working with our staff on the daily, communicating, helping them, supporting them, not only online, but on the phone. How about being able to really be in your center when you're on the beach? How about being able to answer the phone when a parent calls your center from the beach? Pay attention, I'll show you how. So much of this video, so much of our center and this YouTube channel is going to be dedicated to helping you take more back of your time, of getting your time back for you and your family, and being able to live a lifestyle maybe out of the office, maybe out of the home office. One of the first things you can begin doing is creating a home office and begin moving yourself out of that cubicle at your center when you have all the traffic flow of all of the parents and staff coming in and out. And speaking of staff, staffing is going to be one of your most important assets when it comes to being able to work remote. You've got to have somebody key that's in that office working hard, that's accountable, great communicator, and the ability to be a good decision maker as well. So take baby steps. That's what we're doing right now. We're not completely ready to go remote, but we are putting these systems in place. Again, follow us along. But start by creating that home office environment and spend 2 days back to back without leaving your home and going into your center. Then spend a week without going into the office and seeing if you can do all of this remote from home. These are things, baby steps, that'll get you closer and closer to figure out what you need to work on so that you can get your office onto the beach. I want to be clear that this episode is being inspired by YBS Youngbloods. Brodie, you are a champ, you are an ambassador, living out your dream on the ocean, in the ocean, around the ocean is one of ours as well. We've been working for 10 years solid or more to try to create an opportunity for our family, for our business to be able to expand. A traditional business in childcare, preschool. How do you do that and create an opportunity for you to work abroad? That's what the inspiration is coming from for this video, to really help and encourage others to figure out systems so that you can get out of your office, out of your center, or out of your cubicle and be able to work abroad to support your business, your staff, your clients, your families, your customers, whoever it is that is paying your salary and creating opportunities for your dreams to truly come true. So let's talk briefly about the things that are going on in your center that are keeping you tied down. The ridiculous, cumbersome administrative burdens. These are things and tools we work on a regular basis here at Childcare Biz Consulting so that we can take those burdensome responsibilities and efficient them. Efficient? I think that's the word. But we're gonna make them so doggone efficient that you're gonna take 3 hours and put them down into 30 minutes. Whether it's keeping your center full, your program full, your clients, customers coming, let's figure out how we can work together so that you can do those things remote. The other way you're gonna get out of your desk and your cubicle is outsourcing. Make sure you watch our video on outsourcing. Check out Online Jobs PH. We'll put a link in the description below.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeanette and I am a virtual assistant from the Philippines. I've been working with Mr. Kirk for a month now, and I believe on all of his projects with Discovery Kids Learning Center and his love for young children. I am looking forward to stay working with Discovery Kids Learning Center for so many years. Thank you everyone for watching my introduction. This is Jeanette, signing off.
But what a great way at an economical cost to be able to offload and outsource some of the redundant tasks that you do, as well as auditing things that you know need to be done so that you can be assured that the financials are in order, that numbers are right, that record keeping is in place. That stuff can be outsourced, and we'll again show you videos and systems so that you can train those outsourcing contractors. All right, let's talk about a few of the mechanics of getting you out of your office. Put 2 or 3 of these in place and get started. Let's start with Zoom video conferencing. Let's do an interview with a brand new applicant via Zoom. Get out of your comfort zone. Here we go.
A great way at least to start off by pre-qualifying some of your staff. I had an interview set up today with Isabel, so I thought I'd bring you along. Isabel, hey, thanks for showing up today. How are you doing?
Hey Kirk, I'm good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Doing great. Let's get started.
Hey, next let's remote into one of our staff's computers at our center so that you can help them with some kind of administrative task that they're stuck on. Let's do that.
Whether I'm working at home or abroad, from my own computer, I can get into Chrome Remote Desktop. I can clock into any one of our staff's computers, and I can take over their screen and help them with whatever problem they have. All right, Taylor, I see that you're working on the wait list here. Let me help you navigate this. Give me a second. Let me take over the remote. Let's scroll down and let's go to the next page. There we go.
If you're a single center site or a multi-center site, wouldn't it be nice to be able to help your staff out by answering phones at times? If you're a little bit of a control freak like me, you'll love being away from your center and still being able to answer phones as if you were still right there. Let me show you how that works.
So recently we installed brand new phone systems in all of our centers and my home office. And at the same price that we were paying currently, we were able to reduce my lines from the local telephone company from 7 lines down to 3 lines, saving me hundreds of dollars, allowing me to lease this equipment with a $1 buyout. Now when the phone rings at one of our centers, I can answer it from home and I can see which center is calling. Discovery Kids Learning Center, this is Kirk. The ability to be able to work from home and answer phones helping out admin at both locations is fantastic. And my parents feel like I'm present, because when I'm working here and I know one of my staff are out on a bus run, wow, what a big relief that I don't have teachers in classrooms trying to answer the phone while changing diapers.
Now we've worked with many tools, from waiting lists to rosters, CACFP, the meal program sheets. All of these things can be done on Google Sheets, staffing schedules, and all of these types of programs. So make sure you check out a variety of videos that we have already put in place on all of the Google Sheets technology, as well as Smartsheet.
When working from home or working remote and working smart, you've got to have great technology. Check out this waiting list. Here I'm able to type in a child's name up here. In this case, it was Tiger, and I can see the child's date of birth, how they pay, their schedule they're needing Monday through Friday. I can see exactly how many children are waiting in that waiting list and what levels of priority. Green is top priority, red is low to no priority for us. As well, I can see siblings and what classrooms that they're waiting for in here. And all of this is automated. After having a phone call, I can make comments in this box like, great, phone call, coming in for tour, whatever it might be. And I simply hit save, and that comment is created down here. This is all automated. I simply type in the child's name and everything else is populated for this new child. This is an example of how we manage our classroom rosters, where we have 5 classrooms from toddlers all the way up through school agers, and we can not only macromanage every day of the week, but different times of the day, like breakfast time and lunch. You can learn more about this roster and how to get access to this by following our channel, but we're also able to provide not only administration, the numbers of children throughout the day, as well as the entire number of children throughout the week in all classrooms combined, micromanaged capacity, true and capacity. Not only can we micromanage how many children we have throughout the day, we can print off a roster so that staff can see which children are coming which day by simply the names of the children involved in their classroom. One final feature of our roster is it's integrated with our records of meals served for our food program. So literally by simply maintaining your roster here, it categorizes children for free, reduced, and paid. It shades areas where mealtime that they're scheduled to attend. Learn more about this in a future video. I'm telling you, you've got to have a fantastic roster to work smart.
What about licensing and compliance? You've got to make sure you check out our video on employee docs and training, where you can onboard a brand new employee with a simple click of a button by sending them an email. If you've done your homework first and built the trainings and videos in place so that you can support your brand new staff.
So a few months ago, I did a remote interview through Zoom with a director that was far across the country. Her name was Nancy. I hired her on. I sent her a single email and introduced her to our onboarding process. When she showed up, day one, she was ready to start, had all required trainings necessary needed, had fingerprints done, direct deposit, documents, trainings, personal trainings. All of that was done through this onboarding process. Let me show you our method of employee docs and training. We have our employee docs and training housed within a program called Smartsheet. Here's how it works. In there, with one simple email, I can send her a link. She can download an attached W-4s, I-9s, direct deposit, all of that information. Tells her things I need. She can sit here and make check marks of things she's got completed. As we scroll down, we have apps that we want her to download onto her phone. We have other Facebook groups, YouTube channels, emergency phone numbers, and then we have a list of trainings here that are required. Some by us and by the state of Colorado for pre-licensing and orientation. She can simply open up this comment box and click this link, go right to our YouTube channel, and watch an 1.5-hour orientation that we've put through. To see that video, check out this link, which is DIY staff orientation, a great way for you to save time and money. She can get through infant toddler orientation, as well as orientations like PDIS, which is a training platform that is organized by the state of Colorado, and your state may have one as well. If there is a training out there for staff to do, I don't want to recreate my own. I want to use theirs, so I can simply provide links within there. There's abuse of head trauma, FEMA, and more. My point is, with a simple email, you can give a brand new staff member, locally or remote, out of state, access to be able to get all the onboarding done. Send them that email from the home office, from your office, or from the beach.
Now, you know you're going to have good team building programs and activities in place. So when you're in town, make sure you do some awesome things like bowling with your staff, do some fun activities. Make sure you've got some staff shout out boards so they can continue to support each other with or without your presence. The way I see it, you need two types of administrators, of directors back in place. You need someone that's great at administration. You also need someone that's fantastic with classrooms. They have to have an eye for classroom setup, for standards, for quality, for appropriateness in the classroom. Those are critical. So start hiring today. Don't settle. Don't settle for a director that's got experience. Don't settle for someone that does finger punching when they try to type. Work hard to find the right person, train them, bring them up in place. Maybe it's someone in your staff right now that you need to be working with, that you need to be grooming for that director position in your center. But you've got to have a decision maker, someone that is aligned with your philosophies and strategies that can help make decisions in your absence. Now, if you're saying to yourself, I don't have the time to create these tools, to make these kind of commitments, follow the channel. What are you doing? Subscribe. Make sure you join the Directors Network. Find our Facebook page at Childcare Biz Consulting. Put in a request to join our Directors Network. If you are one of the first 500 subscribers to this channel, you're going to have free access to every single tool I've created to that point. Those tools are going to be able to help you propel your business. We've spent hundreds and hundreds of hours developing those, and they're only going to get better. If you need video editing, watch my video on Online Jobs PH. If you could commit $100 to $200 a month on a video editor, you'd be amazed what kind of results you can get by outsourcing to the Philippines. If there is an element of your center, of your business that you struggle the most with, comment below. Let me know what that is. Let me create a tool, a system. Let's create some dialogue, some training on, and figure out how we can overcome whatever that challenge is for you and your center. So give it to me. Give me the biggest challenge that you're dealing with right now. Comment below and let's have some dialogue. Let's build some systems and make it work better. Do you ever get the feeling that if you're not at work, your staff act a little bit different? Of course you do. However, take a look at this setup where you could have your cameras in front of you, you could be answering the phones, you can call a single classroom at any one time. I'm telling you, not only just from the standpoint of making sure your staff are on track and doing their job and being accountable, but for so many other things of feeling like, helping them feel like they have your support, helping them feel like you are there, even if it's not in person. But if you can see them, hear them, and communicate them, that's kind of like being there, right? Take a look at this.
Being able to have full visual of your center or centers, every classroom, every nook and cranny is helpful not only for supervision, but communication. When I can see where staff are at and talk to them on the phone, it's such great to be able to be remote, but still be connected and interact and be able to see what's going on and help just as if I was in the room. Bye, Becky.
In addition to that, my staff can pick up any phone, dial a simple extension, and catch me anywhere. At the other center, at another one of your sites, at my home office, or on my cell phone, all of those phones ring for me. I feel like I'm so better connected to them because now they don't have to bother me on my cell phone when I'm on a trip or I'm traveling or I'm helping another facility. So just getting them to feel like you're that much more accessible, because isn't that what your staff want? They want to have access to you for a lot of things, for your advice, for your compassion, for some decision making, for some guidance. I just feel like giving them that access to me, no matter whether I'm at home or abroad or working with another facility, has been a great way of helping them feel supported, yet me continue to meet my obligations, whether it's for my family or for our business. As much as I'm committed to my own journey for my family, I'm committed to yours. For those of you who are watching this channel, who are wanting to be able to expand beyond the paradigm shift of feeling like you have to grind out 50, 60 hours a week at your childcare center, at your preschool, follow me, watch this channel. We will help you get to where we need to go. And hopefully it's like something like this, right? On the beach. Truly come true. To truly come true, really? Hey guys, this episode is being sponsored. Where you want to be, stop.